So, good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure, to have this class witness, one of our prestigious employee, or at least manager, or our assistant director in NU because I'm also glad that she has said yes to our invitation. So ngayon, or at least for now, hindi muna ako magtuturo sa inyo. Ngayon kasi dapat, the topic we'll be having is accounting, right? Enterprise accounting, finance and accounting. But para at least mas lalo kayo makakuha kung gaano ka-importante yung entrepreneurship sa buhay natin ngayon, or at least for this time and age. I would we would have someone who is really an authority, pagdating sa mga ganung klaseng field. So let me introduce me first our speaker/teacher for the day. Ayan, kasi class of 5 seminar ang gagawin natin. So our speaker for today graduated Doctor of Technology. Doctor of Technology from the Technological University of the Philippines. She also graduated Masters of Engineering Management with specialization in Construction Management at the Pamantasan ng Luzon, Maynila, and of course yung bachelor's degree niya, which is Bachelor's Degree of Science of Civil Engineering. Actually, she graduated from Mabuhay University. Now, she's currently the General Manager of RPM Business Solutions, President of Polite Technology Incorporated, General Manager of Lilith Fashion, and Associate of Multi-Serve Construction. Currently, she is actually our Assistant Director for Innovations at NU. Committee Co-Chair siya sa Association of Patent Professionals, member of the Project Management Institute, or PMI rather, and member of the Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers. She's also a patent consultant at the University of the Philippines, Diliman, sa atin here at National University, and also at Lyceum of the Philippines University. A registered civil engineer, and she's also a registered patent agent of the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines, or IPO field. Okay. Accredited din po siya, Materials Engineer 1 of the TSW. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce Dr. Liza C. Canlas. Thank you, Madam. I'm sorry for the projection. I really hope that was so fun. Now, let's see.
Okay, so I missed the classroom 5 seminar.
Thank you.
I miss it. So, guys, the topic is so basic tayo, kasi anong year ba kayo? 5th year. So, mga ano na kayo? 20, 21 to 25 years old. 21. 21. Medyo ano na yan, matatanda na yan, guys, ha? Kung yung iisipin bata kayo. I became an entrepreneur at the age of 23. So, kayo 21, meaning at your stage na ganyan, 2 years lang ang pagitan from the very first time I had my first company, which is a construction company. So, let's just have some, I hope that the talk is an inspiration to everyone, because I wanted you to know the secrets how to become an entrepreneur, and the better term, how to become a technopreneur. Okay? So, let me first tell you my companies. So, I had the RPM Business Solutions. I use the tagline, fast solutions in place. I have my website there. RPM Business Solution is actually an IT firm. So, you might be asking, why the hell mom is doing IT while she is a civil engineer? Okay? So it was when around early 2000 when call center or BPO, business process outsourcing, becomes a trend in the Philippines and India. During that time, most of the rich people in the Philippines are dwelling into business process outsourcing. So When I became a contractor as early as 23 years old, so there was ups and downs during the time. My time might not be so comfortable with me in terms of business kasi when I was a contractor, it was the EDSA revolution. So during the EDSA revolution, there was this economic downfall and that most of the entrepreneurs, especially those in construction, nagsipag OFW yan. Kaya nung panahon na yan, daming OFW. Engineers mostly are working overseas to recover. Kasi ang gulo ng situation in the Philippines. So I decided, my friends, because my first company, Captain Construction, was actually born with my classmates. The two classmates were also civil engineers, a graduate of Mapua. Tapos nagawa kami ng concept. We conceptualized the name. Captain stands for our first letter of our surnames. Captain Technology, basically, no? And then, at that time, we were so young, only 23 years old. We just had roughly about 2 years experience. My experience is on high-rise buildings and on AAA construction company. I was also engineer of the former undersecretary of Canlas during the time of Marcos. No? Ako yung estimator ng have you seen the mausoleum of Marcos? Nakapagpamasyal na ba kayo sa Ilocos? Ngayon, dala na nyo kasi ilibing na siya, no? Mga batang-bata pa ako during that time. So, we want to get some insights from the Dean of the College of Engineering back then. So, punta ako dun sa Dean. Tapos sabi natin, Sir, we are planning to put up our construction company. What would be your suggestion? Ang sabi niya, well, I tell you, honestly, 99% of friends who become partners or business partners end up as enemies. So medyo, oh my God, I don't want to have these friends of mine to be my enemies. No? So I was so young, so idealistic, very young, very fresh. Ang lakas ng loob. That's typical of being young. So I told my dean, okay sir, I'll come back at a certain point in time to prove to you that we belong to the 1%. Okay? So, you know, may kasabihan tayo yung mga matatanda, pauwi na tayo, papunta ka lang. Okay? And he was definitely 100% true. Okay? Kasi yung my friend, my classmate, cannot, no, due to religion, cannot really take the type of stress and the type of politics, red tape, in construction. So parang hindi niya kaya stress. Ako sige, okay lang, I can manage the stress. Hindi kami pareho ng pace. Ako ang bilis ko, siya ang bagal niya. So parang hindi kami nag-meet summer. So I think I don't have to be partnering with him. And since pagano na economy, so nagkaroon ako ng next lesson, that is to never put my eggs in just a single basket. So I try to diverse as much as I can. I'm not just confined to being a civil engineer. No? I have to explore worlds. I have to adapt the trend. Okay, so there's a lot of, I've done a lot of things, but I'm just pointing out on high points. No? So there comes the BPO. Going back to the BPO, I put up my own call center. So it was 2008 when I put up my first call center. Actually, that's from National IP, not yet RTM. Ang tapang ko, I don't have any experience about call center. I was not even a call center agent. But I make friends with people who have exposure on call center. Kasi ako, I look forward. I'm a visionary. I look forward. For example, when I say January, I'll set up a business and I will project to open the business at July or June. Yan. So January pa lang, nagpe-prepare ako. Now, I was also influenced by a friend. Isa akong friend who's 5 years younger than me and also now a big-time contractor. He's also from the same university where I came from and he was happened to be my neighbor in the province. Magkakaano kami ng kabata. So Every New Year, he would come and see me in my house just to tell me things he learned from a very famous author. Do you heard of Robert Kiyosaki? Okay, Robert Kiyosaki has been there in Facebook so much. Sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, universities are teaching students to be poor. Why? Because of this mindset that you have, which I'll be talking about later. Okay? So, Robert Kiyosaki is of course the author of The Rich Dad, Poor Dad and a lot of books. And my friend Marlon always listens to video tapes while on the car. Nung bata kasi siya, nung fifth year siya, ako nag-contractor na, palagi ko isasama pag na-drive niya ako na I'll just bring him around the site as a driver. Tapos until such time na nagsabi na siya, Ria, I have to be on my own. My salary is no longer enough for me and not even enough to make, a very good provision for the kids para sa mga anak niya. No? So, nagsarili siya and then siya rin yung nag-influence sa akin about BPO. Kasi I've known a person. Ganun kasi, no? When you're eyeing at something, meron ka palaging reason why you're doing something, no? So at that time, we have a second cousin who earns around 100 million US dollars in a year. So sabi niya, he has practically all cars. Lahat ng bago, meron siya BMW, Mercedes, and the BPO that he owns is actually a 50-seater BPO. Alam niyo, pag kayo ay may BPO at kayo ay nag-own ng 50 seats, you're a millionaire. Because my call center is just 10-seater. Back in Intramuros. 10-seater lang ako compared to his 50-seater. Okay? So, doon sa BPO, I learned so many things. Why? Because my clients are not in the Philippines. I call them a cyber client. I have cyber meetings. I have cyber trainings. So, I learned a lot. Kahit na ako ay civil engineer, I learned a lot in the field of IT. Kasi nga, ang daming ginamit ng mga technologies, no? Yung mga bitchy dial na yan, yung telephone, there's no physical telephone, the telephone is just on the screen. The high technology, what you call this, the earphone, na di dapat nadidinig yung nagsasalita sa kabila. Of course, Cisco becomes very interesting at the time, no? Yung mga Cisco, nagbabayad kami ng thousands, 100,000 just to set up for Cisco. Kasi after some period of time, ang dami na nagsi-Cisco. No? By the way, ano ba course nyo?
ECE.
ECE, okay. So, ang dami na nagsi-Cisco, blah, 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 blah. So, I learned a lot of technology. I learned a lot of things. I learned to manage people who are not really physically with me. No? Kasi nasanay nga ako ng mga client ko, hindi ko nakikita eh. Okay? By class, no? I was able, with BPO, I was able to learn that my market is not just the Philippines but the world. Dumating yung time when I was call center of one big website developer in Ireland. Okay? I am the call center arm. I'll be the one to decide whether what nation or what country they to call. Because my office has 9 wall clocks. I have 9 time zones. No? The 1 time zone of the Philippines and the 4 time zones of US, plus another 4 time zones in Europe, in Dubai, no? Australia, and another country. So, nakadepende sa akin yung tao kung kailan ako magtatawag, ako sa bansa ako magtatawag. Well, the market that I could see at this point, ang laki. No? Ang laki-laki, sobrang laki. So, maraming learnings. Until I've got the package already, the services, no? So, BPO, TSO, yung BPO, Business Process Outsourcing, dyan yung mga call center. Voice and non-voice, I also handled non-voice accounts, no? Tipo yung mga, hindi lang naman ang BPO is call center. Ang call voice. Meron din non-voice. Example, we, what you call this? We do Word, PDF to Word, yung mga electronic library kasi yung mga old books, wala namang soft copy, no? Kami na transform into soft copies. Okay? So, meron akong minamaintain na Word doc, meron akong na voice, meron na voice. Also, when I handled, I also do into, hanggang sa nag-expand na ako no? I used to be a call center of an Ireland company. At that time, wala pang may website dito sa Pilipinas, konting-konting Pilipinas. So sabi ko, why go far? Well, I just have to see the Philippines itself as a good market for website. So that's the time I get technical people and I offer website within the Philippines. Hanggang sa nag-grow yung aking mga pwede kong i-offer into the market. Into technical services, outsourcing, this includes IT support. So may mga tao kung nakatibay sa iba't ibang company, instead na sila ay mag-hire na sa nilang IT, magte-trade, hindi nila kailangan mag-hire. Sa akin nila sila kukuha, automatic naka-troubleshoot, naka-24/7 support. Okay? And we also do technology solution services. This now involves hardware part, na nagkakaroon ako ng mga after IT technology. At mamaya, makikita mo pa isang pinakamaganda kong product on PSS after this. And of course, since I'm in the field of research, writing, meron ako mag-article writing. In fact, I have a bunch of websites. Ang trabaho lang ng mga tao ko is just article writing. And I know about search engine optimization. You know that? SEO. SEO services is very expensive. So ako, marunong akong mag-search engine optimize ng mga articles. Kasi yung mga tao hindi magaling mag-English, hindi nila ma-express, they cannot express their websites, their companies. So I give that service. I hire English writing people, Filipino people, na susulat using enhanced keywords. Because you know that you can search your whatever you wanted to search on the internet through keywords. It's the same as research. Keyword search tayo. Okay? So I'm into knowledge process outsourcing, meaning I conduct certain research-related services to some companies. So this one, kasi ba itong dito sayang?
Sorry ha.
I was a guest.
I don't know how to.
RPM becomes, I was a guest at the OSTP shirt during its 6th year anniversary, 2 years ago, 2016. I talk about challenges of a technology-based company in the Philippines. At least napapasin naman nila si RPM. Ang nakakatuwa sa incident na to, nung nagtutok ako, may mga nakuha kong kliyente doon sa crowd. This is a national event. This is one product that I have, which is also a technology support. I put up this with a group of faculty from National University. So there's this, if you know Sir Rafi, I don't know if they still aware of Rafi.
D-Max.
Okay, D-Max is a very bright person when it comes to actual, when it comes to hardware, etc., programming, so ever. So I talked with Rafi and we have this lxrelease.com focused on load moment indicator. LMI. Sakto lang kasi ako into construction, so we use cranes or any lifting machines in construction. Siya naman, magaling siya sa pag-automate. So we offer this kind of service. Natulad yan. Hindi nakikita yung picture, sayang. So we and Rafi, lalo, ang kulay pa namin ni Rafi, kakulay namin yung background. So hindi na nakita. These are just samples of the actual products of cranes where we install the load moment indicator. So FYI, okay, the load moment indicator is actually a master's thesis of Engineer Rafi. Now, basically this is one learning that you have to realize that your thesis could have been your product. Kasi ako, when I saw Rafi and told Rafi, your thesis has very big potential, so I'm gonna invest on that. Nag-i-invest din kasi ako. So kahit hindi ko technology, but I believe in one technology, so I have to invest. I have to support Rafi para ma-reach yung market, yung kanyang product. Okay? So, ito lang segue. I also own this website, PhilippinesJobFair.com. which is, of course, matching of parang work abroad. So just to help companies and employees meet each other. Okay? Wala lang, pang ano ko lang to. Well, my group, my company usually develop websites for purpose of servicing. Kahit hindi naman talaga income generating. In fact, namimili din ako ng mga ibang mga institutions na I give free websites to them. Example, the Caloocan Diocese is our website para lang makatulong sa diocese. Okay? Or some organizations as well. But of course, this one is a business that is linked to my passion. Okay? Kaya, Lily Passion. Okay? Lily Passion, living life in perfection. This one is getting something big kasi ginawan ko siya na mas bagong concept. Kaya lang, what's good about this kind of business that I have is I can enjoy my life. See, I could do fashion shows with my friends and dress them up with the designs of clothes that my team are developing. And in fact, I'll show you later how the products of Lily Fashion has become more adaptive of technology at this point in time. So this is my best pride of all, the Polite technology. So ito yung contribution ko to my field as a civil engineer because I was able to develop my own construction material. So call it Polite. Yes, ang aking tagline is the Polite house for every Filipino. Actually, I do a lot of, I do tiles, I do hollow blocks, very innovative. Sa picture, if you will be going to Manila, Manila Terminal 3, you go to Manila Life Cafe and you don't see those selfie walls, that's my wall. That's my materials. This is the first application of the Polite brick look tiles. Actually, maganda siya. Talagang known as a selfie wall. Ayan, ito. Sayang mo. Yan o. Marami yan. Nakapalibot siya sa Manila Life Cafe. Yan yung, it's near the entrance of the footbridge going to McDonald's on the other side of the street doon sa area na yun. So, nakapalibot yan na Manila Life Cafe ng wall, the selfie wall. Okay? And this is also about the Lily trend that I'm talking about. I was able to conceptualize Lily and Polite working all together. So, ayan, no? I'm now working on printed tiles, printed fabrics, where all the prints are original coming from my design team. So this is branding, a type of prints that you cannot see anywhere in any parts of the world. By the way, my product Polite is first in the world and first in the Philippines. Okay? Which started from my dissertation in the doctorate. Okay? I also develop furnitures. I do a lot of furniture. These are benches. And you can see the walls, no? The walls are all Polite. This is one of my ongoing project at SM South Mall. So just a trivia, the reason why I was able to come up with that idea of Polite, around year 2003 when I was still in one university, there's this person who is a US citizen na parang siyang praning naghahanap ng kausap, punta sa faculty room, I was with Lyceum University during that time, and he was looking for somebody to talk with. Now, my other faculty members who want to talk with him, ako kasi talaga nag-pag-usap talaga. Okay? Kahit may kikita o what, talking with people, mayroon ka mapapala dyan. Okay? So, nagpag-usap ako, sabi ko, what do you want? Sabi nga, I want a research team. Sabi ko, but you came in late? No? Our team is 1 year and the students are already on their topics. So, I suggest that you go back next year and I'll give you a team to work on their topic. And then I get a scratch paper, parang pinuplit ko yung bond paper. Excuse me. pinulit ko lang ang paganyan. Maliit. Inabot ko, okay, write the topic. Write the topic. Sabi ko, okay, just skip this, so go back. Go back to me after a year. Kasi during the time 2004, we rarely use emails. Wala pa mga emails. Eh. US citizen siya, okay? So, I just put it in my drawer. Okay, so yung drawer na yun. Tapos nung magde-defense na ako of my dissertation, kasi yung thesis is called dissertation for doctorate. Okay? When I'm working on my dissertation, parang may light bulb, ding! Di ba na yung light bulb? Because I remember something, buti na lang I don't throw waste. I don't, I'm a kind of person who keep everything. Who keep all trashes. So I look at my drawer and I saw this piece of paper, tapos I do research. Iba't iba kung saan nagpunta, no, IT, until I had the formulation that I myself formulated. That was 2004 when I met him. I do my first experimentation at 2010. I graduated from my doctoral 2015. I started commercializing 2017. You see the long term? No, but I never give up. No? Because product development is something that you really have to develop through time, especially this one when it involves chemistry. Kasi the exact formulation, optimize ka, blah, blah, blah. Not unlike the technology of Sir Rafi, ECE technology, so nag-program lang siya, nagdagay siya ng mga automation, specific needs of the crate, kung saan ikakapit, napakadali niyang na-develop. No, his thesis, he was enrolled in the course called MEP, Masters in Engineering Program, which their thesis must be working with an industry. Automatic lang, bago siya gagraduate siya nagma-masters yun, they have to work with the industry, find an industry, solve the problem of the industry. So siya, it so happened, he did his master's thesis sa isang crane operator. Kaya natuto siya ng LMI. So sa kanya, short period of time, from the time nag-graduate, I think Rafi graduated 2015. No, pareho kami mostly parang sabay lang kami, kaya lang nahuli lang ako ng graduation, no? Sa kanya 2015. So, na-commercialize namin agad. Unlike with my technology, it's very long term. No? From 2010 to now, 2018. Ano ba ito? Para pati ako ito nakikita. Okay, these are my hollow blocks. So, my products are very innovative. No? So, my products actually solves some problems in the construction. Example, I want time efficiency, cost efficiency, quality efficiency. Kailangan pag binili nila yung product ko, I have to offer them something unique that they cannot find in other products. So, this one are blocks that you can install instantly on walls without a need to plaster and without a need to paint. Because I can do all colors. Okay? Ayan. Yan, ako yan. So I can now be a hazel, a construction worker myself because I can carry it. No, hindi ka tulad the ordinary concrete kasi hindi ko kaya mahapin. Now, this is my plant where I do the production. And this is me working my... Asan ba ako? Ito pala ako, nasa gilid, nakatago. Yan. I do the actual experimentation myself. I do the actual dirty work. No, kaya experimentation is very important. You have to subject yourself in developing your technology. And up to now, hanggang ngayon, naghahanap pa din ako myself. Okay? The kind of intellectual property I had in this business is trade secret. So we have trade secret protocol. That's why I have particular system that protects my formulation. No one can get the formulation except for people whom I appointed. It's a kind of business strategy that I'm using. And I'm so proud to be featured at Pinoy Scientists Radio Aguila. So, syempre, Philippine pride. Okay? Okay, now, having said those kinds of companies that I had, and now I'll be getting government support already. No? The OSD will be supporting my company starting this December with a research grant. Imagine, I'll be receiving 5 million as a grant. It's a grant, no? Bigay. Hindi ko siya babayaran. Para ako namulot ng 5 million. As a person who really wants to make it big in the world, kailangan lahat ng klase ng possible support gagawin mo so that you can attain whatever your goal is. Okay, now, what is the kind of mindset that you have? Ito yung sinasabi ko na nasabi ni Robert Kiyosaki. The employee mindset and the entrepreneur mindset. Not just to have some sort of statistics. Who among you aimed at landing as the CEO of a company? Of top corporations in the Philippines. Sino yun? Sino dito nag-aim maging presidente ng PLDT? Maging senior vice president ng Meralco? Wala. Okay,
So gusto namin itanong kung anong gusto niyo maging sa buhay niyo pag laki niyo.
Gusto na nila maging janitor ng, ay guys, malalaki sweldo ng janitor sa Meralco. In fairness, dahil sila ay may longevity. Mas matanda ka sa company, mas malaki ang iyong sweldo. Who wants to be your own boss? To have your own business? Wow, ang dami ng tigla. Totoo ba to? Ilan? Kaya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. The rest don't have a plan yet, right? The mga hindi pa nag-raise ng hand, no? Mga hindi pa nag-raise ng hand, they're still on the what you call it, the state of confusion. What do I want? Okay? College days is the best day to start thinking about a future. You cannot set it aside. You cannot tell yourselves na, I'll have my board exam first. And after my board, this is the time I'm going to think what really is I want in my life. It's not that. The younger you start, the better it could be. But I am not telling you that there's an age to start. Some start young, some start old. But if you start young and you fail, you still have a lot of years to make up. No, hindi pwedeng, ano kapag graduate mo, you make it big and that's it. No. No one becomes a millionaire instantly. And you've got to feel those failures and you have to suffer all the pains. Ngayon, kung bata ka pa lang, mamomold ka na, ang laki ng edge mo. Because you started young. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of mindset you have. But the fact is, whether you are an employee mindset or an entrepreneur mindset, still there are jargon of words that simply mean the same. No? There are people really who are not meant to be entrepreneurs. Simply because it's not their liking. Simply because it's not their objective in life. But, if you are employee mindset, then you have to be a so-called intrapreneur. An intrapreneur is a person who is employed, but considers the company as if his own. Intrapreneurs work as if he owns the company. Ito yung tinatawag nating ever loyal sa company. Kasi kung ikaw ay empleyado at ang tingin mo sa company, ay naku, ano lang pala ako, empleyado ko dito, na hindi ako mag-overtime without pay. Ay, hindi ako papasok ng kasi wala naman. Ayoko walang benefits. Hindi ganun ang intrapreneur. Ang intrapreneur, dahil feeling mo sa iyo yung company, so ang magtrabaho ka, sobra ang iyong commitment. You know, if one company employs intrapreneurs, And for sure, that company would be multi-million. Ito yung mga asset ng kumpanya. People who act as if owning the company. I am an entrepreneur. When I work for one company, I never need to check my paycheck. Eh, hindi ko naman ginagamit yung paycheck ko dito. Hindi ko nga tinitignan. No? Bahala na kung kailan ako ma-withdraw, blah, blah, blah. Pero tatrabaho ko. I never count the work that I do. But for all I know, I need to train people, mentor people, and give back to the students so that this will become successful individuals in the future. Now, you can be a person who owns your own business. That is called an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who do not employ to any company. You own your own company. That is an entrepreneur. You are the boss. Now, why do you want to become an entrepreneur? You want your time. You want to earn as much as you want. You want your own car. You want your own house. You want everything, which is not possible if you would be an employee. Okay? But since you are engineers, you are not simply an entrepreneur. You are a technopreneur. Technopreneur is technology plus entrepreneurship. Meaning, in the course of you owning your own business, you have to exhaust the technology available in order to solve problems. So, just giving it a very simple example, okay? You own a sari-sari store. If you own a sari-sari store, are you an entrepreneur? Yes. But now, it's no longer sari-sari store. It's e-commerce. You now access the website and then buy. So you're now a technopreneur. Sari-sari store ka pa rin in reality. No? Nagtitinda ka ng Korean products, no? Makeup, damit-damit. It's also a sari-sari store. But the fact that you use technology now on website, online, anybody now can now look at your products, you can just ship them. Technopreneur ka na. Kasi you use technology for your business. Imagine the e-commerce, no? The e-commerce has its own what? Inventory system. Ganda kaya na e-commerce, no? I use e-commerce with my Lilith. Example, I have 5 of these. Once may nag-order dyan, alam ko na lang, may natitirang 4. Gusto ko mag-markdown, gusto ko mag-bargain, o lalagay ko lang sa system, automatic nag-bargain siya. Okay, with all this stuff. So meaning, you have to explore whatever technology you have to become an entrepreneur. Now, let's see 30 points, okay? Some starts young, some starts late. But what is really a turning point? A turning point is when you start dreaming. Because if you don't have a dream, you live life as it is. You live on a day-to-day basis, and that's quite boring. Diba? Nagumising ka, anong gagawin ko ngayong araw na ito? Aattend ako sa klase ni Sir Chester. Naboboard ako sa klase ni Sir Chester kasi puro mga business pinag-uusapan. Pakialam ko ba siya na gusto ko lang naman graduate? Diba? Ano, you just live your life on a day-to-day basis? Of course not. You know, when I was in third year, my professor is the designer of UP Oblation. Si Sir Engineer Aquino, matanda. Parang balot, no? Balot yung katawan niya, para siyang bilog na gano'n. Bilog, tapos kalbo. Okay? Napakagaling na engineer. Imagine yung mga dinidesign niya. Pero alam niyo kung anong midterm exam namin sa engineering management? Our midterm exam is to plan when we are going to graduate. So, anong ginamit namin? Kuha kami ng prospectus. We call it prospectus, di ba?
Curriculum.
I don't know, curriculum. Okay, the curriculum. Kuha kami ng curriculum. I was in third year and I realized that this mechanics of materials and statics. is a subject that will really delay you from graduating. Kasi sa amin, sa civil engineering, no, the mechanism of material is actually the prerequisites of all types of design. Kasi sa amin, we have concrete design, steel design, wood design, pre-stress, earthquake, lahat ng klase ng design. Nung pala, ang backbone nun, puro mechanism of material. So that's why, pinogram na namin. Kaya pala yun, no, that the reason why the professor gave us as a midterm exam is an eye-opener for us. Nag-graduate pala ako ganito, kasi ito pala yung mga dapat kukunin. Kasi meron kami ng programming. Okay? That is why some of us graduated 4.5 years. Diba? 5 years. Pero sabi ng classmate ko, ang normal daw, 5.5 to 6 years. Yung mga abnormal graduates earlier. Super abnormal graduates earlier. Okay? Mga people gano'n. Okay? You dream. Dreaming is free. And the step number 1 is to make the dream a reality. Sabi nila, the best dreams happen when you're awake. Baka mamaya sabi ni Mama, managinip ako. Kung ka na ako, ibang napanaginipan ng mga boys. Pag-isip, may kakaibang nangyari. Huwag puro babae ang mga pinapanaginipan natin, no? Parang estudyante yung professor nila, pinapanaginipan nila sa gabi. Okay, so, eto yung mga nasisingko sa akin. Sa panaginip, nakakaganti ka eh, di ba? Guys, managinip ka, pag-ising ka. Lagi na yung commercial na traffic, di ba? Nanaginip siya ng kotse, aeroplano, jewelries, blah, blah. Basically, you really have to dream. One thing that fascinates me so much is this concept of law of attraction. So I've been reading in the past few days. Napapascinate lang ako sa law of attraction. The like attracts like, that you have to visualize. You actually have it. Kasi daw yung universe, pupunta sa'yo, yun talaga yung gagawin niya. You have to visualize that the itsura mo, kasi you're become business. And then, sinabi niya doon to do a vision board. I have my own vision board, no? Tanda-tanda ko na nag-vision board ako. So, draw your vision board. Ito yung mga pictures of things that you wanted to happen in the future. Mamaya, mag-research kayo sa internet how you do your dream board or someone's vision board is the same. Okay? Tingnan nyo lang palagi para doon kayo dinadala ng mga paano nyo. Okay. When to start? Okay, when to start? Sabi dito, some dream and turn their dreams into reality. May ibang ganun, very first, ano na yan, simple lang, di ba? Did you experience about, kunwari gusto mo ng cellphone, tapos pinag-ipunan mo siya, mga 1 year, nag-ipong ka piso bawat araw. Meron pa ba ito? Kala na babaon ngayon? 50? 20?
100.
100? O sige, 100. Buhay ba tayo sa 100? Pwede na, kasi sa kantin, 55 pesos. Okay na. Parang gano'n lang, no? Isipin mo lang meron ka iniipunan na gano'n, okay? Some are there by serendipity. Di ba parang may tao, swerte naman ito. Did you utter those words? Na parang kung nakita ka, swerte naman niya. No? Because, people sometimes bring you to that kind of path. No? My serendipity is research. Sabi nila, research is a road less traveled. Nobody wants research. Me too, I hate research. But my faith brings me to research. And research brings me to the kind of products that I am now offering in the market. Okay? Another turning point is how we can make a small thing big. How can we make a small thing big? Kaya yung mga kasabihan, the concept of small and big. Ano sabi nila? Think big, start small. Gusto mo pala magkaroon ng mall in the future, ngayon pala masari-sari store ka na. Okay? And you know it happens to SM. And you know SM just started with a very small store in, I don't know, that's
Arden.
Santa Cruz. Carriedo.
Yeah, Arden.
Carriedo. Okay? Think big, start small. The theory of X and Y theory in management, if you heard of that, dapat ito alam. Man by nature is never satisfied. So, kailangan palagi nag-aim from big. So, simple-simple. No, kunwari ngayon gusto mo iPhone 8, in the future gusto mo iPhone 9, tas 10. Kasi by nature, man is never satisfied. So, kaya doon ka na sa dulo, you aim big, but you start small. Whatever it is that you can afford, that is why you have to. How to start? Where to get the money? Okay. Me, I start with taking advantage of an opportunity. Okay, when I was 23 years old, my boss told me, Ria, you can never compete with men in construction. Bakit po, boss? Eh, babae ka eh. Diba? Yung mga GC nga, kaya mo magbuhat. Bakit kita doon? Kaya mo. O katulad ngayon, may kami ginagawa yung high-rise building doon sa may tabi ng Club Filipino. Ang laki. Tapos minsan dadaan ako, ang may chok. Ano yung chonky? Marijuana, no? Meaning, may nag-chonky doon sa loob. So, nakakadelikado para sa akin. So, sabihin ng boss ko, okay, Ria, when you go in the field, I will allow you to bring one man para may nakabantay sa'yo. Siyempre, ako naman, boss, ibang ganda-ganda ko. Tapos, kasi na ako doon, di ba? Okay, so, sabi niya, I'll give you a break. I'll give you a break. I'll give you this project. So, that's the opportunity. Mararamdaman mo namang opportunity yun eh. Diba? Binibigyan ka na nga ng break, eh, di-accept mo na. Okay, guys, hindi lahat ng binibigay na break ay opportunity ha. Just be cautious about it. I just have a very sad experience just recently, my staff, who is an architect, actually, sa architect kasi they need 2 years of OJT, bago nun. Tawag sa kanila, intern. So my architect really, nasinunod niya ako. Dumiretso siya sa client. Okay, so yung client was supposed to be a big investor. This client hired my men to do something very similar to what I'm doing. But I'm actually, hindi nila ako maisahan na patent agent, I'm an intellectual property expert, so I have to take care of my intellectual property. So medyo ngayon na ongoing yung nagkakaroon kami ng mga cases with lawyers, no? And very ambitious young man who's just aged around 24. No? I'm very ambitious kasi Arabo ang mag-profile sa kanya, di ba? Doing the same business what I'm doing. So medyo nakakita na ako na may very bad future on this guy. Okay? Alamin nyo yung tamang opportunity. When you are practicing something beyond ethics, medyo nagkakaroon ka ng doubt, medyo kinakalapit ka ng konsensya, huwag mo itutuloy. Bakit? The industry is so small. Gumawa ka ng katarantatuhan dito, maya-maya, bukas-bukas, makikita ka rin ng katarantatuhan sa kabila. Mahuli ka rin. Masisira ang buhay mo. Okay? So, know if there is this opportunity. Next, where to get the money? Did you know that? If you will ever think of where to get money, you will never get started at all. Hindi ka makakapag-umpisa. Bakit? Problema ka na agad sa pera. If you're a newly graduate, and you just earned around, sad to say, no, but really engineering graduates are paid at minimum. Baka akala nyo, porkit ECE na kayo or 5 years, pagpasok nyo, malakas sweldo nyo, hindi po, no? Dadaan ka sa minimum. Say, mga 500 per day, 600. swerte ka kung 700 a day, 600 a day, paano ka makakapag-negosyo sa 600 per day? E di, syempre, ang problema ka na. Di sabi mo na, tell you to yourself, oh, that's just a dream. This will not become a reality. So, mali yun. Mali. Okay? Try to find sources. So, when I was 23 years old, I don't have money. I borrowed money from my dad. Around 7,000 pesos. Na naibalik ko sa kanya in less than 2 weeks. Nangutang din ako sa lolo ko. Naibalik ko din sa kanya after less than a month. There are ways to get money. And the best way to get money is from your relatives, from your parents, from your kuya, ate, girlfriend, papa. So, nakuha niyo yung point? Tsaka nyo na problemahin yung pera. O problemahin mo muna yung business. Ano yung product? Ano yung services? Okay? What's good about engineers, we are considered first-class professionals. Anong tawag ng first-class professionals? You can do business by your service alone. Hindi mo kailangan maging empleyado. Okay? Graduate ka na, nagtado ka na, nag-board exam ka na, gawa ka na ng sarili mong company. Pwede na. Nagde-design ka lang ng automation, nagde-design ka lang ng kung ano-ano. Nakapag-umpisa ka. Diba? O, may friendship ka, friend mo yung owner, pwede ko bigyan mo ko 30% down payment. O sige, paiikutin ko lang ng 30%. O, tapos kakausap ako ng supplier, pwede ba bigyan mo ko ng 30 days term? O, di nakaikot ka. Okay? Ang dami, parang doktor tayo. O, first class professionals, doctor. Ganun lang, stethoscope, magkano yun? Wala pa, nag-stethoscope pa lang. Ano mo sabi? Magkano yun? 500 pesos? 1,000. Lawyer. Sabi ng lawyer, my client is not guilty. Magkano yun? May acceptance fee, depende sa kaso, kung rape, criminal, o what. Tapos meron pang fee every, ang tawag doon na,
Hearing?
every hearing,
Court
that's
hearing.
appearance fee. Yeah, appearance fee. Engineers, pirma lang. Magkano yun? Depende, at least around, example for structural, that's around 200 to 500 per square meter of the house. Ang sarap maging engineers. You can be an instant entrepreneur. Okay? E dito ka mag-umpisa to get the money. Okay? Then, make your business technopreneur. Gumamit ka na ng mga systems. Use technology. Guys, your time will be reaching the so-called industrial industry 4.0. 4.0, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blah, blah, blah. Susunod, ginagawa nyo kaya na ng machine. Kaya yung mga people on the art side would be more likely to have bigger incomes in the future. Okay, so use technology. Be a problem solver. Para yung research, identify the problem. And how did you know you are to be an entrepreneur in the future? Because you simply have some skills you not found in every individual. That is, you are innovative. You always want to be unique. You are passionate. When you want something, you make it happen. You are a risk taker. You are a survivor. It doesn't have to be failure. Bumagsak ka 3 beses, no? Sa isang subject, buhay ka pa din. You're a risk taker. And you are a visionary. You are capable of seeing something in the future. Meron kang sense of future. Kaya ka nga nagkagawa ngayon. All the things you're doing today are contributory to a future. And simple lang, hindi ko lang kayo klase ng tip. Mahilig ako sa pen and paper, hindi laptop. I always have a pen and paper writing something. Ito yung tip ko, you can write your goal, and it's more likely that you can reach the goal. The reason why you cannot write your goal is because you're not yet sure of what the goal is. But once you are sure of the goal, you can write it using your handwriting. Pag nasulat mo na yan, all is set. Okay? Do reflection time, guys. Mga once a year, punta sa tabi ng dagat. Huwag maghanap ng naka-painting soon, o kaya ng mga shark, no? Mag-reflect, ano gusto nangyari sa buhay nyo. You may seek partners, but be careful with partners. Okay? The right partner, perhaps. Do continuous learning. After college, take some certifications. You do Cisco, you do a lot of programming subjects, etc. The short-term courses. Ngayon, uso na yung mga FDAS, auxiliaries. No, I do auxiliaries. No, may company do auxiliaries. Lahat ng auxiliary works ginagawa namin. Okay? Diversify. Baka para lang meron ka ng pang fallback. Hindi ka naging successful sa ganito, dapat may isa ka pang alam. Okay? And please try. Hindi yung ayoko, hindi ko magagawa. Try mo muna. Send lang ka, okay lang, that's your tuition fee. Lahat ng mga ginastos mo sa failure mo, tawag ng tuition fee. Kasi meron kang natutunan. And of course, ako kasi I mentor, I give back. Ito ako nagpapabayad sa mentor. And do your business principle. And hindi ko kanina si Sir Chet, accounting. Learn a bit of accounting. You have no choice. So you have to know how to add and deduct money. Ibang naman accounting, add and subtract. Okay? This is not my style. I never regret. Everything has a reason. And I do not adhere to the word impossible because for me, everything is possible. If I say I would build a business in 6 months, I'll build a business in 6 months. No matter what it takes. Okay? Some more tips. Get a mentor, get an idol, gayahin mo siya. Turn habits into income. Turn your thesis into income, into products. Do reverse engineering or innovation. And stop being very competitive. Huwag nagnanakaw ng idea, no? Anong sabi? There are mines or treasures in the mountains enough for every one of us. You're not competing with each other. Because the fact is, there is enough ideas that you can actually explore. Enough for each and every one of